Manio. He's pulled a real Love and Hip Hop move by hinting that he got Little Kim and Charlie Baltimore pregnant at the same time in a song that was written and performed, but not publicly, about a decade ago. I, as a man, since this is the week of As a Woman on TV shows, I'm going to say, as a man, I can't tell you how embarrassed, how primordially embarrassed I would be. I would be embarrassed to the ancestors, to the atoms, from my hair follicle to my toenail, in the words of Jill Scott. I would be beyond humiliated to know both those women decided to nip my bud than carry that child to term. That both women found out they were pregnant with me, shook that stick, and then hightailed it to the clinic. To the clinic! Oh my God. That is something that I would never allow to see the light of day. That both of them women said, oh, Jesus Christ, I don't want to deal with you for the next 18 years. They looked at your pregnancy and they said, that's what they said. Both of them at the same damn time. Do you think they split a pack of hangers from Freddy's drugstore? Probably split a pack. They said, no, pass on that one. And you felt the need. You could have taken that embarrassment to the grave, to the grizzy. It should have been buried with you. But instead, you decided to let all of us know what women really think of you as a father versus a lover. They were like, look, you were here for a good time, not a long time. Shaking that pregnancy test, damn it, not his. I mean, the fact that neither one of them had a child, but both of them were pregnant. What does that say about you, sir? That was immediately the 2 + 2, and I added up that you wasn't faux shit. But you think that's a flex. That's why they said this. You think getting 2 women pregnant at one time is a flex. And they said, Now, Colin, I know you still trying to stay in top football shape. Are you still football playing age? His girlfriend had come out accusing Jay-Z and Rock Nation of sabotaging Colin's protests and comparing their tactics to the Nicki Minaj smear campaign. Now, I'm all for Colin and taking the knee and protesting, but Nessa girl, when you align yourself with someone who seems medically induced by lead poisoning and some type of upper, be it opioid or amphetamine, that's not the look for the brand. That's not the look for the brand, girl. That's not the look for the brand. Are you for real? You needed to, that idea. Out of the second you said, girl, Nicki Minaj fans have aged out. Like I told you, remember the day we woke up and we were done with Katy Perry? It was overnight with her. We just woke up and she became a legacy act where it was like, we don't want to hear shit new. It was right when Witness came out. Witness came out, nobody saw it. We were done as a people, as a public. We had this Friday nighted and teenage dreamed, but we woke up from that teenage dream. And that's what happened to Nicki. It happens to all artists. Your fan base turns middle age. And so we remember the hits, but like life marches on. And we're not in pop culture like that anymore. Your fans aren't on Instagram at 40. We are, but we're looking at pictures of damn near the grandkids. Those of us who had kids. You're not growing and evolving. And that's what you want to attach yourself to, Nessa girl. I wouldn't do it. And why'd they let your ass out of prison news? Troy Ave and Chef Jeff Cole are accused of faking a robbery and a shooting for Instagram clout. They did not fire any live rounds, but they was trying to make Troy Ave look like a gun-toting, rootin'-tootin', hard shooting. And it's like, didn't that get your ass in trouble and in prison? Isn't Tax Tone still in prison for that shit? Be safe, though. Grow up, though. Oh, I guess you're growing up in prison. Wow. Although, as many of y'all play gay, I'm sure you happy in there. Ain't nothing but bussy and balls. And speaking of bussy and balls and thrown out of prison, the lead prosecutor following the Diddy trial verdict has been sacked. Yeah, that's normal. When you fuck up at your job that much where they ask you to get a slam dunk and you couldn't even do a layup, yeah, you're going to get let go. You're going to be disgraced. That was a disgraceful verdict. Y'all spent millions and millions and millions of dollars. The FBI, the CIA, Homeland Security, no ring, no organization. Everybody that was on the stand goes off scot-free. Yeah, that was a waste of government funds. Speaking of who should be fired, Sky Jackson's handler should be fired because, girl, your boyfriend, or I'm sorry, baby daddy, also wants bussy and balls. He's been arrested in Kentucky yet again. I'm sorry, just let him come out the closet. Let him say he want dick, because any man that want to be around I don't want to be in prison. And I like men's. But any man that want to be around that much heterosexual dick, girl, boom. Girl, boom. You want it took till you put it out where it can get taken. And speaking of getting taken, I don't believe that Brock had an affair on Sheena. I don't believe it. I believe this is a plot line to make a boring couple interesting, to make them look like they've been through something, and to get on a TV show. Because the skeezers these men cheat with always want a modicum of fame. They don't want the penis, they want the press. And they want to hurt the other women. They want to sleep with their man so that their relationship is never the same, because women are mean like that. So I want to know who else is with me and it's like, that man ain't cheat. You just need a reason to be on the valley. And now that Jax has been fired because the backlash has gotten so high, they're like, okay, we're going to give you a season and a half off. But believe me, he is going to go on his Mea Culpa rehab tour and he will be back. Because remember, he's the father of Britney's child, because Britney is the dumbest white woman we know. And I've known some simpletons in my time, but that's a stupid white woman. And her mother tried to warn her. Her mother tried to warn her, and the look of disgust on her mother's face, with the simultaneous look of, I told this simple bitch. It's really something to behold. It's a scientific experiment, if you want to be honest. And I do want to be honest. Julia from Housewives of Miami, her wife Martina Navratilova, faces backlash for calling surrogacy wrong. Martina, when did you grow a penis? Well, 75. But when did your testicles start functioning, Martina? That's what I want to know, because they don't do that shit yet. You out here really acting like you just gonna get Julia pregnant the good old-fashioned way. If you don't shut the fuck up, this coot is past her child-rearing years, who adopted kids out of the country because they wouldn't let your old ass adopt in country. You really want to talk about who should be pregnant? Just because you could have let somebody hold your uterus while you were winning a Grand Slam don't mean that's every woman's life. Like, you gonna see your kids graduate high school. Shut the fuck up. You're gonna be raising your kids from the crypt. How are you going to parent from the urn? Let's talk about that. You got a health scare every 5 minutes, but you want to bring life into the world. Got Triceratops eggs, but want to talk about what other women should do with their fertility. Your eggs would hatch a pterodactyl, but you want to talk about other women's surrogacy. You better shut up, honky. Raising kids from the Ouija board. Oh my God. You're going to be raising your kids next to Nicki Minaj's dad. Oh, I'm going to hell. Jesus Christ. At death's door trying to be a mommy or a statty. I don't know what you call yourself. In Heifer, are you for real news? Dolores Catania, she can't see a life without Housewives of New Jersey. Really? Because I think this is me being insensitive, but I can. You're not stupid. I don't know, you might be stupid. You don't give me stupid. You don't give me stupid. That's part of why I like you. I've always liked her because I've always felt that she's known what's going on. She knows how to play the game for the camera, but there's a little bit of I have common sense with her. But, everybody's fallible. But I think you'll be fine after Jersey. There'll still be enough Bravo projects for you to get on. You can start your podcast. But I feel like Jersey, you should have seen the end of Jersey coming. We've all seen the end of Jersey coming because your best friend's so damn one note. That's why tell Teresa. And speaking of Housewives news, Britt Edy says her final words. As I close this chapter, I want to thank everyone who supported me. My friends, my followers, my amazing team. Your team, according to Kelly, it was her team, but I digress. And everyone who defended my name. I decided to walk away from something that no longer serves me because I chose peace over destroying my mental. It's very easy to say what I should have done when most have not walked a day in my shoes. I choose me. And a lot of people can't say they choose themselves. I still have a lot of healing left to do, but you can't heal in the same place that made you sick. I don't owe anyone closure. And that's a fuck you to production. And I agree with that because I feel like this. If you was gonna fire me, fire me. And really here's the crux of the issue. People felt that Britt Edy should have sat and taken whatever bullshit Bravo had to give her since they wanted to blame Kenya's over-the-top actions on Britt Edy. Aubrey O'Day has gotten rid of her lip injections, and somewhere a blowfish gets its wings. I mean, Aubrey has to be relieved because now you only have one asshole on your body. I don't know what I would do with two because I poop a lot. So does that mean it's twice the poop with two assholes? I'm sure she'll get back to us down in the comments. Oh, God. Okay, let's talk about Cheating in Peace and the Coldplay concert. So there is a couple, and because of their reaction and because it was on a kiss cam and now we have facial recognition software, this was found out in about 5 minutes. A couple on a kiss cam was a CEO and somebody else in the C-suite having an affair at the concert. Why are you going to have an affair at a concert? That's when the marriage should be over. Like, you shouldn't be out with nobody at a damn concert. And the affair, this is an affair. This is maybe everybody don't know we done moved on, but yeah, we done moved on. We just waiting for the paperwork. But if you're in an active marriage and she didn't know you was hunching somebody else, this is a hell of a way to find out. But I will say this man making CEO money, I wouldn't see anything. If he got home and said, baby, I have to tell you something, no, the fuck you don't. Unless it affects the payment on my Range Rover, I don't want to hear shit. I'd probably be out there saying, look, I told them to go together. It's team building, damn it. Let them hug the heifer. Y'all about to fuck up my stock options, my beach house. Now, what if the wife is also cheating? And this is fucking up her thing with the tennis instructor. Putting his ass on blast could get him fired, which means by the time they get to divorce court, we're burning through assets. And instead of being in, a loveless but convenient marriage, now I'm embarrassed. I got to divorce his ass in public. And he done just lost his income. So now we got to go off what we have rather than what's coming in. When is he going to get another job? You done fucked up my alimony. Because you done fucked up his earning capability. Keep your mouth shut. You done fucked up my alimony. This Negro, his retirement package, everything. You done fucked up my share. Because he going to get fired first. I'm going to be in front of the judge second. That's how the timeline works. The judge can't award me shit he ain't got. And shit he'll lose because of a morality contract. Yeah, he lost it, but I lost my half too, you dumb motherfucker. People need to shut up before you fuck up my settlement. But really, I mean, y'all got to think about that. That's how they money work. He's not going to get his retirement till he retire. And you know how companies be, how boards be. Let's see if we could get him out without paying him anything. Well, he ain't paying nothing, then the judge can't give me nothing. The judge going to look at what we got and say, okay, here's 50-50. I'd like there to be more for me to get half or more. Now I'm getting 100% of less. People have delicate relationships, and we have to start respecting that. Because I swear, don't blow my man out the water if he's cheating in peace. Respectful cheating means it's not in front of me. Don't be bringing the shit to my ass. I didn't need to know. Let his ass cheat in peace. Let her cheat in peace. Y'all outing people, and it's like, we had this under control, but now everybody need to be in our business. Oh, Lord. Kandi Buruss is accusing her landlord of harassment. And her landlord is accusing her of not paying $190,450 in rental payments and demanding they resume payments or they will cease operations of the restaurant within 5 days. Now, this is Blaze. Now, I thought Kandi had shuttered her tourist traps, but I guess there's no more old lady gang, but there's still Blaze Seafood and Steak. Well, if she don't cough up that $154,000, there won't be that either. The restaurant's only been open for 5 years. $190K? How many months' rent is that? Oh, and they want an additional $56,000 for repairs because she's failing to keep the premises in good maintenance and repair. Girl, I think it's time for you to focus on Broadway and stop focusing on Blaze. You made your little tourist trap money, but ain't nobody writing home about that damn food. Ain't gonna be happy till you get sued for ptomaine. All right, well, those were this morning's top stories from this bottom. So I'll see you soon for something.